Hello, friends, and welcome back to Flavors on Mother Safwan. I'm back with yet another great recipe, a recipe of Raan roast. Raan roast is one of the most spectacular dishes that I have come across. It is very simple to make, it is very flavorful. It, if you know the right techniques of cooking it and flavoring it. So, today I will be taking you through the entire process of making Raan in my kitchen. So, without wasting any more time, let's get started. Now, to make this recipe, I'm going to take around 1.2 kilos of lamb meat or goat meat. Traditionally, Raan is always made with goat meat. However, if you are not in India and you don't have goat meat easily available, you can, of course, use lamb meat. I'm going to make gashes all around this lamb, making sure that when I cut through the lamb, it touches the bone, so that when I marinate this, my masala and my spices seep through every bit of this meat and flavors it really well. So that's the whole idea of making the gashes. Make sure that the gashes are well placed and they're not really far apart. Click close by and they are cut deep. And make sure that you have really good knife, because if you don't have good knives, you will really struggle. So making it all over and making sure that the gashes run deep inside. Now, to the in olden days, or actually even now, you can use in your masala, you can use papaya also with it. But unfortunately, I don't have papaya today with, and I'm going to be teaching you to make this without papaya. Now, I'm taking a large oven pan and I'm going to line it with aluminum foil and place my meat and prepare the masala. For this, I'm taking 4 medium-sized onions and 1 habanero chili. This is a really spicy chili. This is equivalent to around 6 to 7 green chilies. So really careful, you can either use habanero, not important, but or you can use 6 to 7 green chilies. Half cup of yogurt and grind this into a fine paste. Now I'm going to create dry spices. I'm taking 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of red chili flakes, and now for my garam masala, I'm taking around 6 to 7 cloves, and I'm going to be taking around 4 pods of cardamom. The 4 pods of cardamom, 1 inch of cinnamon, and half a tablespoon of whole black pepper. Be careful with your garam masalas, because garam masala can turn a little bitter, so always be careful about that. I'm also adding half a nutmeg to this, and so you can imagine how flavorful this was. Just grind it into fine powder, and in another bowl, take that onion mixture with add coriander, add ginger garlic paste to it, 1 tablespoon each of it, and 1 tablespoon of salt. Salt is always as per your taste, but believe me, 1 tablespoon of salt was just sufficient for that 1.2 kilos of meat. And the whole dry spices which I just ground goes in this. At this point, if you want to use papaya, you can use papaya. Otherwise, just this is fine. Half a cup of oil goes with this, and your marinade is ready. Just mix it well, and now these were the tough parts, making sure that your meat is ready and your masalas are ready. The final bit being adding one lemon juice or lime juice of 1 lime, and whatever is available for you. I'm using lemon. You can use whatever you want, whatever is available for you. Mix it really well, and this will be applied on your lamb. Now make sure that when you apply on your lamb, you coat every bit of your lamb with it. Massage it well, coat it well, make sure the gashes are all filled with this marinade mixture. Turn it around, and the entire pot of masala will go on the lamb. And for best results, you have to marinate this overnight. That is that is when you will get the best of the best results. But of course, the minimum that you can do is at least 1 hour, and which is what I did. I marinated this for at least 1 hour. But believe me, overnight marinade is the best result. And actually, this is quite practical. Suppose if you are making it for dinner the next day, you just have to do all the preparation the night before, and just marinate it and put it in the fridge. And when it's time to cook, just pop it in the oven and cook it. Well, it took me 2 hours to cook this, especially because I didn't. I was using oven to make this first, and I did not have any tenderizers added to this. So my trick was to make sure that this is cooked really well. So I'm going to put it in my oven at the highest heat and the lowest rack, and I'm going to let this cook for at least half an hour. At 7:55 I put it in, and this is the first time that I removed it, around at 8:40. And this is the first round. I'm going to do this around 3 times. So I removed it, I'm going to turn it around, making sure that it cooks evenly on both sides. And I'm going to baste this Raan with the spices that is in the pot. So pick up every bit and just make sure that it's there in the gashes. Also cover it back and put it back in the oven. At this time I'm going to put it in the middle rack, and I'm going to lower the temperature of my oven so that it slightly goes to the cooks slowly. Now this is the second time I removed it, and I'm going to add water to this and cover it. I'm adding water to this because the water, 1 cup of water, will kind of moisturize and kind of tenderize the meat. Again, on the oven, it goes and cooks for around 45 minutes. This is my 3rd time. I'm going to pull it out, and this is my Raan, which will be completely done at this time. Now the only thing left for me is to roast it from top. That is to say, roasting it will give you that kind of glaze, and that kind of look that looks like, oh, it is beautifully roasted. So that look, you can get it only when you grill it. So that's the last bit of it, the last around 10 minutes on each side, depending on your oven. And I'm going to take out all the leftover masala and put it in a bowl so that when I roast it does not burn. And that masala, I'm going to use it while cooking, so while eating. So you see, this is how I was grilling it. 10 minutes on each side. I pulled it out. It has formed a beautiful color on top of this, and I'm going to be turning it to the other side, so that I'm just going to show you here, and I'm going to let this cook for 10 minutes. After this is 10 minutes done, and this is when I'm going to flip it to the other side. Really hot, be very careful. Even the bones were, oh wow. And put it back for another 10 minutes, or depending upon your oven. Like I said, let this cook. And yes, and there you see my delicious Raan is ready. It is absolutely delightful. It is one of the most spectacular dishes, like I said earlier, that I have come across. It's really simple if you know the techniques and you plan it well. It adds, it's like a star of every dinner party, 1 plate of Raan, and my god, it adds value to your dinner. So with a little planning and with the right techniques, you can create a star dish. I hope you will try this recipe and you will let me know how it turned out for you. I hope that it will turn out for you as good as it did for me, and hope you will enjoy this recipe. Please let me know in the comments section how you liked it. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and bye bye.